It's episode 4 of Come Dine with Wow, and if you've been watching so far, you will recognise Sarah, one of our 5 contestants on the show. Sadly, Sarah passed away unexpectedly before the filming of episode 4. We at Backyard Zoo have worked very hard to produce this series and wish to complete it at all costs, and believe, begin quote, it's what Sarah would have wanted, end quote. Therefore, we have searched the area of Merseyside for a suitable replacement and would like to present to you Ali, who will come to the table to scoff food and provide a score for Matthew Gallagher's Big Night In. It's episode 4 of Come Dine with Wow, where we meet the team from Backyard Zoo's world of Wigan. Well, you know the score by now. Matthew Gallagher certainly does. He's been biting at the bit to entertain the other cretins for 3 long nights, where his hackneyed Cockney act has done the rounds. But tonight, he promises to drop the mock-me knees of Mother Brown for his own flat-cap touching grimp nor vernacular rendition in his bungalow. Yes, another one. In Lee. Well, the table's laid. What's Matt got in store for his guests?
Yeah. So to start with, we got some Camenbert that's been cooked. Hopefully that'll be okay for the guests when he arrived. Got some nice steamed mixed veg over there, and some pita bread, which are going to go with the starter. Unfortunately. I've had to go with store-bought desserts, but we got a very nice Panna Cotta. But hopefully it'll be hit with the guests. Gonna play a couple of tunes as well, so hopefully that'll go down well with it. The whole rock and roll theme and everything. But really, just waiting for the guys to arrive. But hopefully things will go all right.
The guests are running late, so time to evaluate Matt's pre-meal expectations.
Yeah, feeling quietly confident, generally positive. Just heard that some of the guys are going to be a bit late, so that puts me on edge a little bit, but hopefully that'll be sorted out, and as I say, it'll be alright on the night, so yeah, feeling good.
Matt's right to be anxious. His guests are running over an hour late. But hold on, they've arrived!
Hello.
Hey.
Hiya.
Hi.
How are you doing, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How are you? How are you?
I'm great.
Good to see you. Sorry.
How are you doing, man?
Nice to meet you, Ali.
I'm Matt.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, nice wherever it is.
Oh,
It does smell lovely.
come in, guys. Let's get started.
The motley crew walk the plank. Ollie, Ali, the fashionably late Jamie, and the cool as a cactus Chris. They've got a lot of explaining to do.
We went from the Tudor to Matt's house, but on the way there,
There was a sort of a fumbling in the car.
the sat-nav didn't work and it was actually sending us to Manchester.
Which is definitely where we didn't want to be going.
And then I really needed a wee, so we had to stop off and I had a wee.
And it could have got us killed,
And then we got to the Trafford Centre.
because the sat-nav on that phone is terrible.
And then finally we realised that we hadn't put the right address in.
So we couldn't actually find our way to the real destination.
And then it said that it was going to take 4 hours to get there.
And we ended up going round in circles.
360 in the middle of the street just to get...
So as a result, we were an hour and a half late.
But we got here, didn't we? So it's fine.
Happy, say hello.
Hey, all
right. She's a softie, aren't you, Anne? Hello. Oh, were you guarding us?
Still, a beautifully deserted table awaits the latecomers, and Matt is cutting a frustrated figure. Just what are they up to?
Everyone's being really friendly, and there was a dog who was really lovely that we got to have a little play with.
His little moustache. His little moustache.
It seems Matt's been upstaged by the dog, but eventually the guests filter in.
I've got. I see you've. I see you've kept in with the rock and roll theme and come as Tommy Lee.
Yes.
Come on, it deserved a better reaction than that.
My granddad used to live here. I think it's
Popcorn?
the 60s, so like it's changed a bit over the years. Like
Sorted.
Hold on, Ollie has an uncanny resemblance of Mark Morris from the Blue Tones. Let's have a look.
Where did you go?
I wonder if this chandelier is real.
Do you reckon? Yeah. I mean, could it be?
Is it like gold if you bite it and you can tell if it's real?
Give it a bite.
I'm too short. Maybe you should bite it.
Pull one off.
No, just try and get one in between your teeth.
Well, this could go wrong.
It must be real.
Yeah, it must be.
Bloody hell.
Fair play, Matt.
Who's not here?
Nice bit of kit there.
do a little bit badly onto it and stuff like that.
How's that?
Yeah.
I don't even know what's making that noise.
Your new outfit, are you
Not
living in Newton?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Want to make it look a bit more like.
What's making that noise?
Those.
Huh?
The metal wall.
These metal balls.
The candles. No, it's the
Is it
candles.
the candles?
Yeah, it's candles.
The candles are making that noise.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
I don't know. Because they're a bit uneven and thing, I guess. Like, because I don't know if it's the.
Oh,
It's those on the top of that which is making the noise. There you go.
It was awfully off-putting that when you did take steps around the house, there was a kind of a like wind chimes, but sort of buried in something. It was really off-putting, and then we found out after about 5-10 minutes that it was the candles. I mean, that's the last thing you think is going to make a noise in a house, isn't it? Candles.
Yeah, like you, it makes a lot of hot air. So for starters, it's a cheesy opener. Baked Camenbert.
So how did you cut it?
With a knife, mate.
Cheers.
Not in such a pikey way. But
Alright. Just cutting cheese, that's it. Did you pick it up?
Presentation of the table was really good because you could see that he'd gone to quite a lot of effort for it and it was all ready to go, so there was no waiting around. We were talking about dogging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
talking about and then doing.
Yeah.
No, I was saying that me and you used to go dogging, didn't we?
No.
We did.
We heard about it.
We used to go to dogging sites.
Dogging in that coat would be amazing.
Yeah.
You would be the pick of the bunch.
Open to all comers.
I did accidentally park up on a gay one once.
Brilliant. How did you know it was gay?
Oh, I found out.
You know, there's one person on this table who's actually played at Old Trafford.
Yeah. I did play at Old Trafford.
All played at Old Trafford.
It was great. I wore an Oxford United kit because my dad and brother had season tickets there. So whenever they couldn't go, I'd go. And somehow I became a member. And then there was some sort of draw. And you got to like have a day's training with all the like proper United trainers. And they all turned up in like red and black sports gear. Well, the Man United kit. And I didn't have any. So like I'd just gone out to like Dorothy Perkins and bought like a nice pair of blue shorts and borrowed my cousin's Oxford United
Dorothy Perkins.
like socks and football boots. But somehow I managed to score a total fluke goal and like they were all proper athletes. It was the highlight of my life. But like definitely the highlight of my football career.
You're supposed to say come dine with wow's the highlight of your life.
The starter was the best bit of the meal, I think. It was beautiful, and if only we'd been there on time.
I ate about half a wheel, and I did fill myself up on cheese because then there was all the naan bread as well.
Starter was brilliant because we were saying it's sometimes a bit disappointing when you're having a cheese starter and it's cheese flavoured something. But actually we just got a lot of cheese.
But it was nice, but I just figured there were 4 big wheels of cheese for 5 people. And I thought I'd do my best and try and get through it, but I did feel a bit sick. It's too much.
Really nice. I've never had it before. Lived up to expectations. Very creamy, very oozy in the middle. definite favourite. I'd definitely have that again.
It was lovely. He clearly lovingly prepared it. Well done to Matt for that. Bad marks for us for getting there really late.
The grovelling's starting to lose its sincerity. So, for the main meal, it's a single serving of hamburgers.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm just
downtrodden one.
Yeah.
Just going to serve you first, Jamie. That's yours.
I better tuck in then, haven't I? It's a bit chewy, isn't
Well, it had us fooled. It turns out the main course is not a cow, it's a chicken, slowly cooked in a mushroom sauce, which is good news for Jamie, because he can smother his vegetables with it.
No.
Yeah.
What sauce is it then, Matt? I'm anxious to know why I've got a really dry plate.
Sorry, I can't remember what it's called. It's I put it in with the chicken. I can't remember what it is.
It's probably
Well-
sauce.
It is.
It's really nice.
Good luck swallowing it.
Cheers. I'm not being a twat.
Are you sure?
It was just dry. It was quite dry. And when I asked Matt why I hadn't had any sauce to go with it, he didn't come up with a reason, because the sauce that he'd given the other people was a vegetarian sauce.
In fact, I think the sauce is probably the best.
Cheers.
Best part of it. Tastes mushroomy.
That's really
Oh,
nice.
no way.
That was
No,
it.
that's not.
That
I
was
don't
it.
mind the taste of mushrooms. Just the actual mushroom.
That was it. So the green mushroom sauce. That's what it was.
That's
It's
all.
really good.
Yeah.
Sauce was nice. With mushrooms in it, but you know, can't expect everyone not to have mushrooms just because I really hate them.
Ooh, glorious food.
I needed some inspiration because I'm having a friend over for dinner tomorrow. And this is the kind of thing that you should cook something, isn't it? For,
Yeah.
if you want to impress.
Proper. Yeah.
Gourmet shit.
Yeah.
Main meal was excellent. It's definitely something that I would try and copy myself. I really liked having a stew because we're in October, so it's kind of like warming and lovely.
It was good. The chicken was brilliant. He'd been cooking it for about a week, but it was tender and it was good. So I enjoyed that.
It was a little bit Sunday at your granddad's, but it was quite nice. It was like a chicken stewed. So it fell off the bone. Nice.
You know, it's food. I understand that it's food and it's lovely food, but you want something a bit wet with it if it's going to be that type of food. So, although lovely, and it was lovely,
He thinks everything's lovely.
not 100% for that.
Maybe he'll have better luck with the dessert. It's a caramel panna cotta. Just don't tell him it's from the supermarket, Matt.
Terrorism, right? This is Ollie on terrorism, right? Yeah, but the thing about terrorism is we're all like, it just spreads fear, doesn't it? That's the best.
Oh, that's a good word.
But it was like we were all on tenterhooks, like, oh yeah.
I think he makes a good point.
What do you reckon? Om?
Matt, you've got a really
Really
nice
delicate.
house.
Have I?
Yeah, the house is brilliant. House envy. I love this house. I think this house is brilliant. I would love a house like this. You can get house envy, which is sort of a horrible thing to say, but it's true. Really, I felt like I wanted to have a house like this. I didn't put Matt in it. I wouldn't have seen him living here. You enjoying your panna cotta, mate?
Did you put is there a bit of rum in it or something? Like whiskey maybe. And taste that.
There isn't any woman.
Did you make
I
it?
can say something.
Did I make this? I'm going to tell you a secret. You're not going to believe it.
Don't do it.
But these are a store-bought panna cotta.
Oh.
No, it's but they're very nice.
It's a traditional recipe, isn't it?
It
You know,
is.
it tastes like the bit of rum or whiskey.
It's just
in it.
caramel, isn't it?
On the
I
outside,
can say
yeah.
something that
It's got like
liquory.
Yeah, liquor.
Well, that's what liquor. Why are you both missing off the end of the word? Like it's completely fine, and then repeating it. It's not.
I like how you cut it into little chunks.
Well, of course. Why does everyone wear a beard these days?
I don't.
I'm not really. But no, Matt's sort of got one.
I shaved today. Just not very well.
Pisses me off.
I like
But
it. I like
it is a bit.
No,
It is
but
a bit of a
everyone
trend
has
at
a
the moment.
beard now.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But it must be easier. Like, how can you
Oh, yeah.
bear to shave all the time?
I can't grow a beard though. It's just it'd just be like patchy and like like this, like a kid trying to buy beer basically. It's
Not the most fascinating conversation in the world, but there was some top shelf content we weren't allowed to air. If you want to see that, click the link now.
I don't like panna cotta, to be honest. But I think that's just because whenever I've had it, it's been done terribly. So it was pretty nice. It was good. Nice sauce.
I thought the dessert was fab. It was lovely.
Stop saying lovely.
Dessert was very nice. Quite
Explosive.
quite delicate.
Oh.
It just didn't like
Explode.
it didn't really blow me away. Or into the water.
Or out the water.
Whatever it's supposed to do.
It's out of the water.
Out the water.
That's it.
It was a lovely evening.
Fucking hell.
There was nothing orgasmic like the previous week with Ollie, but it was just a really lovely, contained, pleasant evening, and the dessert went along with that.
The dessert was probably my favourite course. I'm a big pudding fan. I'm quite hard to please. So caramel panna cotta definitely got 2 thumbs up from me.
It's a sort of a weird combination of Angel Delight, jelly, and yogurt, I guess. But no, I enjoyed it. It was good.
As the guests wind down for Matt's entertainment, Jamie has something else up his sleeve.
Okay, so, right, whoever shoots it first.
They've really come to the table, haven't they?
Stop.
Okay, right, so it's going to be this one here.
Right.
Okay? So, which is, right, I won't look at this, obviously I've seen the one above, but can everyone see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, alright. So, what we'll do now, split them, hopefully, into 3 splits.
Jamie, we can't see what you're doing down underneath the table.
Yeah, that's true.
I can see.
Okay.
It's wholesome.
Right, so, anyone, well actually I'll agree, 1, 2 or 3, which one?
Anyone?
2.
2?
Yeah, why not?
Is everyone agree at 2? Okay, right, so this one, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well hopefully that was it, wasn't it? Right, so what we'll do now... Dun, 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 dun. You impressed, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's pretty good, isn't it? Right, okay, so... Right, hopefully... I think I dropped one on the floor, shit. Was it that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Okay, brilliant, thank you.
Honestly, it's like showing a dog a card trick. Oh, no offence, Poppy. So, it's a rock-themed night, though you wouldn't know it from people's dressing-up efforts, but Matt's going to show them how it's done with some self-styled music.
How the hell are we doing tonight? Yeah. Alright. Has anyone heard of a band called Kiss?
Yeah.
I love Kiss.
Well, you'll love this one. A song called Strata. Could it be any more anticlimactic than that? Alright.
It was funny because Matt was so a mixture between being incredibly confident and like I couldn't figure out whether he was joking or not when he called us all crazy bastards.
Tried putting the song together. He needs a bit more practice, I think. Yeah.
You bastard!
Matthew the Cat Cowher excelled himself with the entertainment. He's one darn fine musician, and the way that he handles that guitar, he should have the police should seriously think about coming down here and issuing him with a warning, because the way that he plucked that guitar it was quite dangerous actually, and I think that his name should be on a register.
The entertainment was fantastic. I wasn't sure about it when he said he was going to play us a song on the guitar. I thought it might be a little bit like old school camp style, but then when he got it out I saw it was like a kick-ass guitar. He had it amped up and everyone got involved and it was good crack.
I'm afraid that's all we got time for, but thank you very much for coming down tonight and whoa!
Brilliant!
That's a wrap. But how did Matt think his night went?
Yeah, I think the night went okay. I was a bit nervous about it at first, but I think the meal went down well, and everyone loved Poppy, and yeah, the music was great. So pretty happy with it, really. You know, hopefully I got a good score. I just couldn't stay away, you crazy bastards. I'm gonna give myself a 7.
Sounds reasonable.
Hopefully everyone will agree with that, or maybe be a bit more generous, but you know, we will see.
Well, as always, it's not up to you, it's up to our guests.
Now, I don't like doing this because it's not a real number. Mathematicians amongst us turn away now. I'm giving Matthew Kelleher, the Cat Kelleher, 8.5.
We've only ourselves to blame.
Out of 10.
So the food was very nice. The entertainment was very good. So I'm going to give it a good worthy 7.5.
So I have given tonight a big 10 out of 10. I think it's the best dinner party I've been to in a long time. The highlights were having a dog and having a nice dinner.
First 10 of the series.
Okay, so the night didn't start off particularly great for me because I was late and pissed off, and I've been driving around for hours and hours and hours, and people were like, so I was a 4 when I came here because I wanted to just eat and go as soon as possible. And then I realised I really liked the house, and I was like, it's a nice place to be. And then I got some popcorn stuck in my teeth.
You get 7 seconds to do this.
It's still there now. It really hurts. And then I realised at the end of the night, after the entertainment and everything, I just really like Matt. Like, Matt is such a nice person. So the score's a little bit unusual, I'll be honest, but I've gone for 7.25. That's meant to be a bit smaller actually. So I think that's a fair score, and it'll be interesting how that tots up at the end actually, because if Matt wins by 2.5, then that's down to me.
Actually, it's down to you that Matt didn't win, as he falls an agonising 0.25 behind Dolly, who remains in first place. Let it happen, Matt.
I forgot. Woo!
That'll do.
Yeah, I think that's...
One more.
Nah.